What is the deal, YouTube? I wasn't gonna make a video today, but these past couple of weeks I've been experiencing what do you call it? I've been experiencing some cognitive dissidence from so-called born again Christians, Jehovah's Witnesses. Actually, a Jehovah's Witness came and visited me last week. He said he'll be back, but you know what that means. Anytime a religious person say they'll be back, that basically a prideful way of saying, you got me. I need to mosey on along because I don't have nothing else to say. We'll see if he come back. We'll see. All right, we will see. Um, so tonight, man, I want to go through the similarities between Jehovah's Witnesses and born again Christians because there are similarities. Believe it or not, there's some similarities. All right, and it's like when I see Joe Witness and born again Christians get into conversation, it's like, man, y'all basically, man, two wings on the same bird arguing about basically arguing about the same thing but with a different language. You know what I'm saying? My God is better than your God, basically. Okay. So before I start, man, what is a born again movement? As I do, I like to bring receipts, man. So let me see what a born again is. All right. So take it from the top, man. Let's see what a born again Christian is. Give me 1 second. Here it is. All right, this is from encyclopedia.com. All right, born again Christian. The term born again leaped into public discourse in America when Jimmy Carter was running for president. God dog, 1975, man. So basically, being a born again Christian, that wasn't even a term used before 1975. This is a new phenomenon. But here's the main thing I want to focus in on. What is a born again Christian? All right. Used primarily by evangelical Protestant Christian evangelists and theologians to distinguish between themselves and their followers and other types of Christians who do not believe that initiation into authentic Christian life involves a conscious commitment to Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. All right. The phrase born again is derived from Jesus' statement to a potential follower named Nicodemus in the Gospel of John, chapter 3. You must be born again. Some scholars prefer the translation born from above, but born again is a more common English translation of the Greek. This and other reference to a new birth or new creation in the New Testament were often interpreted as referring to the gift of God's grace and water baptism throughout church history. Okay, I'm not going to read all that. But basically, what this is saying is that a born again Christian is someone who has a personal relationship with God. Okay, and so basically, it's a distinguishing mark of this person that their faith has been proved real to them. It's been proved real to them by I'm sorry, personal a personal relationship. All right, hold on for a minute. So, why am I making this video? Let me unshare this, man. Let me unshare this. Why am I making this video? What does a guy I work with? All right. He's a born again Christian. I wanted to get him on my show, but here's the thing. The spirit told him not to come on my show because he doesn't want to bring glory to himself. Okay, the spirit told him that. Hold on for a minute. Trying to make it a little more lighter in here because it's a little dark. Okay. So, as an example, this example here. Born again Christians believe that they are led by God's spirit in everything they do. It depends on, I mean, it don't matter if it's their job. It don't matter if it's to go to the doggone store to buy something, that you met somebody. All that is by divine providence. You understand what I'm saying? So, if I go say I'm born again Christian and I want to get a job, um, God's spirit will tell me, no, don't get that job, brother. That job is going to lead you away from God. This is what a born again Christian would do. Or I met someone I'm attracted to. Oh, God's spirit told me I can't I can't marry you because God's spirit said something was evil about you. You have a Jezebel spirit, and God's spirit is helping me feel this within my soul. All right. Yeah, hold on for a minute. Come on in. All right. So, and I got three people in the room, man. If you want to introduce yourself, man, come on in. I might say a little things controversial. All right. I might say things a little controversial through this video. If you are thin skinned, then click off now. Um, I'm to the point where I don't have to worry about so much as what I say because I'm a grown man. Even though I'm not going to purposely offend people, but a lot of times people want you to try to dictate how you talk and things like that. Um, and I'm beyond that. All right. So if something I say offends you, you can clock out, unsubscribe. It doesn't really matter. But I might say some things controversial because I know a lot of born again Christians. A lot of them are pretty much opinionated when it comes to their belief system. All right. So anyway, there's a guy I'm working with. He's a born again Christian, and basically he was talking about what I believe in, who's my God, and I invited him to come on my show. Turns out the spirit told him not to. The spirit said it would the spirit told him it would bring attention to him. Okay. Um and every time I talk to this brother, no distance, but I don't know, he might be watching. If you're watching, speak up, man, brother. If you're watching, he might be watching this channel. Um and so we got into pretty much a conversation. I was gonna say debate, but it wasn't a debate. We got into a conversation about my beliefs about God, my beliefs about the Bible and things like that. And basically, what it comes down to is what a born again Christian usually does is they try to end the conversation when you're talking, but then throw jabs when you stop talking. You understand what I'm saying? So what happened between me and this brother? I will give him a little information that I found out over the years, and the spirit tells him he not to look that stuff up, but then he'll come back with something about the Bible. My thing is, when I was a Jehovah's Witness, I didn't just leave Jehovah's Witness. Okay, it took years of studying, it took years of prayer, years of research before I finally realized that this was not the thing I wanted to do. All right, hold on for a second. Hold on for 1 second. Give me one, give me 1 second, man. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so we're texting back and forth, and he trying to ask me about my God and my beliefs, and once I give him some scholarly research that I looked up, he really doesn't want to talk about it anymore. But then he'll come back and give me some messages about Jesus Christ. You see what I'm saying? So it's like basically in a fist fight. When I'm winning a fist fight, they say, "Oh, that's it. I quit. I quit. I quit." And so when I turn around, they want to punch me behind my head. And then when I turn back around, they want to say, "I quit. I quit. I quit." We're not getting involved in this. You see what I'm saying? So what I want to do, man, I want to go into the similarity between born again, my interaction with born agains, and Jehovah Witness mindset. Okay. When I left Jehovah Witness, I tried to find the next best thing. The next thing that was a little similar to them, but that's with what do you call that? A focus on men, between me and man. You see what I'm saying? So what I decided to do was go to the Seventh Day Adventist church. All right, because I said, you know what, they're kind of similar. Maybe I can go here, and then I can still get my feel about spiritual information, the Bible, and things like that. But that's with a hierarchy. So as I sent into their church on Saturday, the Sabbath service, I started to notice they start referring a lot to what's this lady name? What's that prophet name in the Seventh Day Adventist? What's her name? What's that lady name in the Seventh Day Adventist? I can't even think of her name. But they refer to her a lot, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave a Jehovah's Witness where they refer to the faithful and discreet slave, and then I'm gonna go join another cult where they're referring to this prophet Ellen G. White. That's her name, Ellen G. White. And I'm like, I'm not gonna leave one cult and go to another one, man. If y'all referring to another lady as a prophet, as if we got to listen to her word, or if I don't believe her, I'm going to get shunned like that. I'm out of here. So I just left religion altogether. Okay, and so this guy I work with, um, when I bring up some scholarly information, he'll turn around and say, "Well, the Spirit told me not to look that up." And I'm thinking, okay, seriously, bro? God's Spirit told you to stay ignorant? Seriously? God's Spirit told you to stay ignorant. Now, I'm a type of person, I like to present receipts for anything I say. Okay? We're living in an information age. All right? That means there's no reason to be dumb. Seriously, there's no reason to be dumb. If you got a cell phone, you got every answer in your doggone hands. You understand what I'm saying? You got every answer, as you got the most updated knowledge in your doggone hand at the particular time you have a cell phone. There's no reason to be dumb or ignorant about any subject that we come across. You see what I'm saying? When you have scriptures in the Bible talk about the Bible setting matter straight, no, Google will set a matter straight. So, what's going on, Great Dane? What's going on, Great Dane? Thank you for chiming in. Cause for me, I thought the comments wasn't working. If anybody wanted to chime in, go ahead, man. I'm gonna try to make this anyway. I'm not gonna stay on, but hold on for 1 second, man. Hold on for 1 second. All right, my bad, man. Again, I wasn't gonna make this video, but a little too much estrogen in that living room, so you know what I'm saying. I'm not interested in what women be talking about. Man, nothing sexist, but you know what I'm saying. It's like I'll just sit in here and talk to you guys. Great, dang. Well, go on hate, my brother. Go on hate, man. You know what I'm saying? Bought me something to drink. Bought me some alcohol. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, yeah, man, this brother's talking about spirit. I told him look up the Greek Septuagint, the Masoretic text. And this brother gonna sit here and have another tell me, oh, I looked it up, and the spirit nudged me and said stop. Okay, so born again Christians, your God wants you guys to stay ignorant, but you can't prove a point. So this is one thing about the born again Christians that's similar to Jehovah's Witness. Both of their gods want them to stay ignorant when it comes to information that's going to destroy their whole theology. That's the first thing I want to talk about. See, Joe Witness would be quick to say, we're the only ones going door to door. We only spread it. No, Joe Witness, you're not the only ones, man. What you're doing is something called evangelizing. Okay, what you're doing is evangelizing. Okay, and there's many forms. Now, born agains will stand on the corner with a sign that says "Jesus love you." Hunk if you love Jesus. John 3:16. All right. And someone will approach you and say, "Have you accepted the Lord and Savior?" And you said Jesus, Lord and Savior, right? A lot of times these born agains will approach you with the message of salvation, right? Now, when you start to bring out some scholarly information, Jehovah's Witness and born again both will sit there and walk away. They'll sit there and stay ignorant. All right, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to Jehovah's Witness, if it's not on jw.org, it don't exist. They don't want to hear it. When it comes to born again, if it's not in the Bible, they don't want to hear it. It don't exist. But the whole thing, they'll use God's spirit as a excuse to stay ignorant. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous, man. In this day and age, there's no reason to stay ignorant on anything. Okay? You can go to the Bible as much as you want, but the Bible doesn't explain how. You know what I'm saying? The Bible doesn't explain what science can explain. You understand what I'm saying? When you go to the doctor to get checked up on viruses, the Bible is not going to explain how to cure a virus. The doctor will. So there are some scholarly sources that we have to go to outside of the Bible because the Bible is a 2,000-year-old book. You know what I'm saying? The Bible does not mention things that we know now thanks to science. I'm not trying to put science against religion or anything else. I'm just saying that sometimes you have to look up things outside of the the realm of what you come to believe your whole life. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what born again Christians would do. They stay within that Bible. As if it's not in the Bible, I don't want to hear it. Okay, so next time you coughing or next time you need to find out something scientific, go to that doggone Bible and find it out. I guess dinosaurs never existed because they're not in the Bible. I guess people in America didn't exist because they're not in the Bible. A lot of stuff we know about the Bible is thanks to scholars today. You know what I'm saying? See, they only go to current information when it benefits or agrees with their theology. That's the same thing Jehovah's Witnesses do. And so, basically, I tell this brother, the Bible you have today is not the same Bible Jesus used. Hey, what's going on, Seek the Truth? How you doing, man? If you have a question, put it in the box. I'll try to answer it as much as I can. Um, and I'm really not trying to bash, but the more I talk to different faiths, the more I see that they're all the same. They're all the same because a born again, the only thing a born again do. This is what religion does. A religious person likes to put himself higher than the next religious person. You see, the funny thing about being born again, if you look at the Bible and Jesus' message, a Christian is already born again. You can't be a Christian unless you're born again. But see, what a born again would do is say, I'm born again to distinguish yourself from other Christians. That's what religion does, and that's ridiculous. Well, why did I need to go around and say I'm born again? All you gotta say is I'm a Christian. I'm born again Christian. Okay, every Christian is born again. Why you gotta sit there and make it like your Christianity is more greater than anybody else? You see what I'm saying? All right. So Seek the Truth said, let me see something. It's true. I'm buying you to Islam. Why don't you believe Islam? What's your view of Islam? I'll get that in a minute, man. I'm talking about born again. I'm talking about no Islam, man. I'm not talking about no Islam because Islam, Muhammad believed in 99 gods, didn't he? Before he became a Muslim. What happened to the other 99 gods? Take the truth. What happened to the other 99 gods he worshipped? What happened to his wife? Did she die? What happened to Allah's wife? Take the truth. I'm gonna get back to born again, but I want to stick to the truth and answer me something. What happened to Allah's wife? Allah. I think her name was Allah or whatever it was. Stick to the truth. What happened to Allah's wife? Okay, Great Dane said they're all the same. They keep you controlled and being to the powers to be. True. That's all the religion is, man. It's a way to keep you in control. It's a way to keep power to those who feel that they're more closer to God. Okay. Seek the truth says not 99 gods, 99 names of God. Okay, hold on for a minute. Because I got sources and actually seek the truth. Um, if you want to come on, I'll give you the link, man. We can discuss this next week. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on, because people keep man. Hold on for a minute, man. All right, I'm back. So yeah, Allah, if you want to come on next week, man, I can invite you on and we can discuss Islam. Because I did actually study Islam. I study Islam. Okay. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to born again. And yes, they do. All religion is a way to control people, control people's life, and get money off of them. Okay. And so basically, I'm telling this brother, the Bible you have today, because Jehovah's Witness and born again, they're Protestants. They both are anti-Catholics to the fullest. All right. Um, but unbeknownst to them, the Bible they have today were actually compiled by Catholics. How the hell is you guys anti-Catholics, but you're reading the Bible that's compiled by a Catholic? You guys don't trust anything with Catholics but the Bible that they complied. However you pronounce it. You see what I'm saying? And this is the thing about atheists compared to Christians. Atheists know more about the doggone Bible than Christians. You see what I'm saying? Atheists know more about the doggone Bible than doggone Christians. Christians don't even know where the Bible came from. All they know is it's God's word. All they know is God's word. But how do I know it's God's word? How do I know? When the oldest manuscript of the Bible is 100 years removed from the original writings. A lot of stuff could have transpired between that time and that time. So basically, me and him going back and forth between the Bible and if it was changed. And I told him look up the Greek Septuagint because when Pope Damasus, Pope Damasus in the 4th century is the Pope that compiled the Bible and put the books together to form the Bible we have today. Sort of, okay? At the Council of Rome, Pope Damasus took the books available at that time, and they put the books they felt were inspired and put the Bible together. But do you realize, born again Christians, that the Bible that Pope Damasus put together has 73 books, not 66? And so this is what I was trying to get him to understand. Is that when born again always go to don't take nothing out, put nothing in the Bible, you realize that the King James versions took out 7 doggone books. They took out 7 doggone books. So the Bible you have today is not even the same Bible Jesus used back in his time. But again, when you confront a born again, what they will do is throw it back on you. They'll throw it back on you. And the same thing Jehovah's Witnesses do. Is that when it can't answer or when it goes against it, what they will do is try to shame you for coming up with information. Oh, well, you must have all the answers. Oh, you must know it all. Oh, you're so closed-minded. No, brother. No, it's none of that. The thing is, you was asking me a question you thought I didn't know. You thought I didn't know the question, and I shocked your ass. That's what happened. I shocked your ass with this knowledge. You were throwing out questions that you don't know, but you thought I didn't know. That's what it is. So here they come with, oh, you have an answer for everything. Hell no, I have an answer, but I have an answer for the question you asked me because you thought I was stupid. But see, in the information age, you can't be ignorant unless you want to be. Let me read some of these comments, man. Okay, Secret Truth says, I was Muslim since day one. All right, good for you, my brother. Good for you. Do you believe the Bible never changed? Well, the Bible has changed. I mean, a lot of scriptures we have in the Bible were not even the original manuscripts. You understand what I'm saying? When the Masoretic text, do you know anything about the Masoretic text, Secret Truth? You know anything about the Masoretic text and the Masoretes? How they used to put footnotes, and eventually some of those footnotes or side notes got included into the Bible? Do you know that the text in John 8 where the woman in adultery was not even the original manuscript? And that this probably was a footnote or a side note that eventually got put into the Bible? So a lot of stuff is not even in the Bible. So yes, the Bible has changed because what we are reading today is basically a translation of a copy of a copy of a copy. So yes, it has been changed. And if you do your research on the Masoretic text, you got to understand that a lot of them put notes as to how to pronounce words. Not so much as just putting vowels in there, but also how to pronounce the words. And sometimes those punctuation marks seep through the back. So some words were actually changed. So we have to believe the Bible has changed. I see too. Jews Torah is 23,000 verses, and Christian Torah is 8,000 verses. Okay. Let's see. Great Dane say, isn't it amazing that you were fortunate enough to be born into the one and only true set of beliefs? This belief is held by Muslims, Mormons, Jehovah's Witnesses, Catholics, etc. Hmm. Okay. Seek the truth said, compare King James versus NIV. You see King James, John 3:16 begotten, but you don't see it in NIV because it's not an original Bible. There you go. There you go. See, the King James version, a lot of that was took from the Masoretic text. But as we come now, we realize that we are discovering more and more manuscripts from older texts than that. You see what I'm saying? Older texts than that. See, the Catholic Bible basically was based off the Greek Septuagint. A lot of Protestant Bibles today are based off the Masoretic text, but as we go, even the Dead Sea Scrolls, which are even older than the Masoretic text and the Greek Septuagint, well, it might not be older than the Greek Septuagint, but the point is, as we get farther along, we're finding more manuscripts. And as they compare, they realize that the most reliable manuscripts don't contain a lot of things that's in the Bible. Great Dane said, do your research. Yeah, see, research to born again Jehovah's Witness, um, when you say that, what that means is they're going to, what research means to born again Jehovah's Witness is apologetic research. Anybody know what apologetic research is? Anybody know what apologetic research is? See, I do scholarly research, man. I try to look at things from a scholarly point. I'm not a scholar, man. I try to do scholarly research. I try to look at things from scholarly research. I try to see how they come up with this information, how this tie in with stuff that's known today, and I try to look at different understandings of things. All right, I try to go to what science say, historians, and things like that. Born again goes on apologetic research tip. Apologetics basically means to defend. All right. So apologetics, when they research is to defend their beliefs. All right. So anytime they look at something, they're trying to look at something to confirm what they believe. It ain't looking at something to learn. It's looking at I already know what I need to know. But when I'm going to research, I'm going to research to defend what I already know. That's the research to born again is your witness. If they can't find anything that's going to confirm what they say, you know what they say? Oh, it's told me stop studying because Satan's trying to mess with my mind. All right. Quiet Storm said the Joe Winners Bible has changed several times. Well, yeah, but you know the thing about this, man, I'm gonna be fair with Joe Winners though, because in my study of the Bible, I realized that when the Joe Winners had that silver sword, right? When they had the silver sword, they did take off some chapters of the Bible, but if you do your research on that, you realize that the parts they took out, they're not in the original manuscripts. Just like I said, the women in adultery, the most reliable manuscripts, I think it's P53. What they say, I think it's P53. Manuscript P53. I think that's what it is. But the most reliable manuscripts that scholars look at, it did not contain that story. What they're saying is that when the Masoretes compiled or tried to put an updated version or what do you call it, a book of the older, because the Jewish language didn't have vowels and it didn't have vowels and didn't have a J or anything like that. So what the Masoretes tried to do was come up with a version that helped people pronounce the words. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes they would put marks over the word as to how to pronounce it. All right. And so I lost my thought. Okay, so anyway, they will also put side notes or footnotes and commentary on there. Okay, so after a while, these side notes will become part of the Bible. So what they're saying is that that chapter in John 8, where the woman is in adultery, they're saying that could have been a side note or a commentary. It was not in the original manuscript of what John wrote. It was something later on that they added on to. So I get that to know when the parts they took out of the Bible is the parts that were not in the original Bible. We have scriptures like in Mark, the short conclusion and the long conclusion. The long conclusion where you get bit by a snake or you can go walk on water or some little hocus pocus stuff where these pastors sit there, oh, I can get bit by a snake and not die in Mark chapter the long conclusion of Mark. That wasn't even part of the original Mark. All right, so I give it to they took that out. All right. All right. Let me see. Great Dane. Okay, Great Dane is talking to Seek the Truth. Seek the Truth. This is what Quan says, brother, that they changed the teaching of God. Okay. Okay, I don't want to get too much off on Muslim. I'll talk about Muslim next week because Joe is almost like Muslim. And the thing is, man, all religions is the same, man. This is the point I'm trying to do. That's why, if you notice, for the past couple of shows, I've been comparing Joe Witness to different things. Hebrew Israelites, born again. What I compared to last week? Oh, suicide cults. All this stuff is the same, man. All this stuff is the same. It's just a different gift wrapping. That's all it is. So Caesar 2 said, Quran 2:7 said, so woe to those who write the scripture with their own hands, then say this is from Allah in order to change it for a small price. All right. I'm just reading the comments. All right. Woe to them for their hands are written. Okay. And they say, never will the fire touch us except for a few days. Say, have you taken the covenant of Allah? For Allah will never break his covenant. Mm-hmm. Okay. Or you say Allah that which you do not know. Okay. Brother, seek the truth. Do you realize that Allah is not you? Allah is now Allah is Arabic for God. Do you realize that's not even a name? It's like Elohim. Elohim is Hebrew for God. Allah is just God. It's not even his name. What is Allah's name? Seek the truth. Man, you about to make me go in on Muslims, man. I don't even do that. I'm trying to stay on. I'm trying to stay away from the Muslim thing. I'm trying to stay on born again Christians. What's Allah's name? Seek the truth. Allah is not even a name. That means God. What is Allah's name? Allah is just a Arabic word for God. Only in a publication, the fat fellow officer said only in a publication. And that's what This is the thing. This thing between Jehovah's and born again. Just replace Jesus with Jehovah, and you'll see that it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. Born again and Jehovah is the same thing. Now, I'm not going to go as far as say that, okay, born agains will shun you. Okay, but they're not going to let their daughters marry you if you're not a born again. They still stay within their own. You see what I'm saying? They still going to stay within their own. Born agains believe Jesus is a man sitting up in heaven. So born again still follow a man. He's just in heaven. Right? Jehovah's Witnesses follow a governing body. Born again follow a man named Jesus in heaven. Right? Am I right or wrong? Do born agains follow a man in heaven named Jesus? Do born agains follow that? Am I right or wrong? Yeah. So Jehovah's Witnesses follow a man on earth, and born agains follow Jesus. So when Jehovah's Witnesses and born agains come together, they argue about who is God. So all you got to do is replace one for the other. When you're talking to a born again, replace Jehovah for Jesus. When you talk to a Jehovah, replace Jesus for Jehovah. They're the same thing. You see what I'm saying? It all comes back to Jesus. If you don't believe in Jesus, you're not saved. If you don't believe in Jehovah, you're not saved. I mean, come on, man. What we got? What's going on here, man? Your salvation is based on me believing the same thing as you? Is that what it's all about? I mean, come on, man. You that narcissistic where you believe you have the only truth? Don't your Bible say we have partial knowledge? Don't the Bible you believe in say we have partial knowledge? That means no one on this earth has the whole truth. Don't get it wrong. I'm not an atheist. I'm not an agnostic. I believe in a God. I believe in a creator. But I don't believe in the Bible as the word of God. A Bible that's 2,000 years old, that's been tampered with, that's been translated, that's been copied over and over again. And we don't even have all the books in the Bible we have today. I can't accept that as the word of God. Like, come on, man. But then again, when you're talking to these born again, talking to Jehovah, when you bring this stuff up, what they do? They run. They run. You know what I'm saying? They'll approach you. They'll approach you and try to get you to convert to either Jehovah's Witness or the born again. But once you're about to get in that ass, they go running. Is born again anybody else? Okay. The Jews, men, Ben Shaban, he said, we will not publish forever. Okay. There you go, great dang. Exactly, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Apologetic. We used to always do that, man. Joe Witness just did apologetic research, man. That's all it is. It's not research, man. You looking for something to defend your belief, man. That's all you doing. You're throwing out all the garbage that don't agree with you. You're trying to find stuff that agree with you. And I'm out of that. I'm out of that zone now, man. I'm into a zone. I'm into a headspace now where I'm learning, man. And if something don't agree with me, I throw out the bad belief in my mind. That's what I'm in, man. I don't need to be closed-minded to ignorance, man. But this is the difference between me, Jehovah's Witness, and born again. Born agains, they got a closed mind. Jehovah's Witness got a closed mind. I'm set. No matter what you say, I'm already set. I believe. That's all I need. I just need faith. I don't need evidence. I just need faith. You see what I'm saying? This is a sad reality we live in, man. I don't need evidence. I just need faith. I mean, what the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? The Christian and confused, who is Jesus? Quran came with true teaching Jesus. Hope you read Quran. Yeah, actually, 62, I got a Quran, and I got a Quran in the Bible. I taught my children about Quran. I got a Quran. That's how I know that Allah actually worshipped 99 different gods. Actually, no, correction. He worshipped 999 different gods. And I'll bring it up to you in a minute. Allah worshipped 999 gods before he left Medina. Before he left to Medina, before he got ran out of Mecca and left to Medina, this dude worshipped 999 gods. Christian missionaries lie about Islam, divorce from Islam. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do. Missionaries they're going to lie because they have an agenda. It's all about an agenda. Of course they're gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you think about it, what's the jihad? What's the jihad? See, the politics tell you jihad is a war against unbelievers. Jihad is a war against your sinful nature. Correct me if I'm wrong, Seek the Truth. The true meaning of a jihad is war against your sinful nature. So if you're struggling with pornography, a jihad would be you warring against your sinful nature, trying to tame that beast, trying to tame that lust. Am I right or wrong? Seek the truth. Yeah, everybody talking about my video, man. Talking about my video. Okay. Seek the truth said, do you believe in original sin? You know what I believe about sin, Seek the truth? Sin is basically human tendency or the natural human tendency to act like a beast. Sin was a way when humans became civilized, you start creating civilization. Check this out. Check this out, Seek the truth. Let me explain something scientifically to you. All right? Humans have been here 200,000 years, right? We were not always civilized, okay? We were not always civilized. Eventually, humans came up with civilizations. Now, in order to keep a civilization, you have to keep order and laws, all right? The human nature or the beast nature within us, every human has a beast nature because we're animals, okay? So, in order to keep that civilization civil, you have to keep order. So, in order to keep order, you have to vilify basic human nature. The sexual nature of human is a natural. The sexual nature of humans, Homo sapiens, is a natural tendency, man. Humans are very sexual creatures. You understand that? But see, religion will vilify the sexual nature of humans. You understand that? Look at our closest relatives, the chimpanzees. Them are some very sexual creatures. The baboon, very sexual creatures. All right. So sin is basically anything that goes against civilization or a human nature that will go against civilization. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Anyway. Okay. Here we go. Al is God, lie is his name. So Fat Phil also said La is Allah's name. Okay, what scripture is that? What scripture is that? Okay, Allah is the name of God. No, it's not. Seek the truth. Allah is not God's name, man. Allah is God. Allah is a title for God, man. Allah is Arabic for God, man. It's not a name. That's not a name. His name was Allah or something. His name was another. It was something else. Check your God name in Arabic. Yeah, Allah is not a name, man. Allah is a title, man. Allah is God, man. Elohim is not a name. Elohim is a title for God. Great Dane said the similarity between JW and born again Christians that they believe the Bible is sacred is not. It's just a collection, man. Wait, no, exactly, man. It's a collection of notes, man. It's a collection of fairy tales. Or I shouldn't say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. It's a collection of stories that explain something to a nomadic people that wanted answers to why they didn't have a land and why they kept getting their behinds kicked by foreign invaders that kept taking their land from them. It's all it is. The book of Genesis, check this out, man. Check this out. Any of you Bible believers, man, check this out. Genesis had 50 chapters. Guess what? When the Genesis was written, it didn't have 50 chapters. It didn't have chapters at all. But since we have chapters today, check this out, man. This is how much the Bible is really written for everybody on earth. Genesis had 50 chapters, right? How much of those chapters is describing everybody else on earth? You realize that from chapter 12 to 50, it's talking about the Israelite people? So basically, Genesis is describing the origin of the Shemite people. That's all Genesis is about. And the rest of the Bible is about Jewish people, man. If God is not partial, why the hell is he only focused on Jewish people? Why the hell he focused on nomadic people who supposedly lived in the desert, was captives and came into a land that's not their own and kept getting their butt kicked? Why are you focusing on them? Why are you not focused on Africans? Why are you not focused on Indians? Why are you not focused on Americans or Asians, things like that? Why is God only focusing on Israelite people back in the Middle East if God's not partial? Because the Bible is a book for the Jews, man. But again, when you point this out to Jehovah's and a born again, they're going to dissuade you. They're going to sit there and say, oh, you know what, brother, I'll get back to you. Or, brother, that's not, we can't question God. I'm not questioning God. I'm questioning this book, man. Y'all keep conflating God with this doggone book. Your God is in a book? Your God is that small as the fit of the book? Seek the Truth said, we believe in Jesus. And I'm sorry, I'm getting flared up. But the point is, man, just when I think, it just brings me back. Like, I left Jehovah's Witness, right? I've been harassed. I've been questioned. My character's been questioned because I didn't accept a man's understanding. And for me to come out and then somebody else to sit here and go against that code but still have the same mentality and question my character because I'm studying and actually trying to learn on this journey. But you want to sit here and try to look at my character like something wrong with me. No, something wrong with you because you want to be willfully ignorant. Okay, so yeah, Muslims do believe in Jesus. Of course y'all do, man. Of course you do. Muhammad believed in Jesus. You gotta look at the origin of these people, man. Muhammad believed in Jesus. Of course he do. But he believed he was a prophet. He's not God's son. The Muslims believe he was just a prophet. He's not God's son. And check this out. The Muslims don't even believe Jesus was crucified. Y'all don't believe Jesus was crucified, right? See, I know some shit, man. I know some shit about the Muslims, man. Y'all ain't telling me nothing I don't know, man. I understand this stuff, man. Why you don't try Quran, brother? Quran challenge you to find one mistake if it's not from God. Well, read the Quran, man. The Quran is the same thing as the Bible, man. It's basically an interpretation of a God that was over Arabs, right? Yeah, it's basically talking about where the Arabs came from and their interpretation of God, right? You guys are the same thing, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all just changed the name of God. It's the same thing, man. Y'all believe the same thing, man. Y'all still believe monotheism just like the Christians and Jews. But guess what? Y'all got most of y'all understanding from the Bible. Muhammad came around the time when the Bible was there, man. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, Seek the Truth. God didn't get a word to you guys until what? The 7th century? He didn't get the Quran down to the 7th century. We've been on this earth for 200,000 years, and God decided in the 7th century of 600 CE that he wanted to give this prophet down there that couldn't read or write, because Muhammad couldn't read or write, Seek the Truth, right? Muhammad couldn't read or write, but God said, I'm going to give revelation to a prophet that can't read or write. Come on, man. I'm going to give, come on, man. This don't make no sense. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, man. I got 4 kids, man. I got 4 kids to feed, man. If I'm going to give a message, I'm going to give it to the one who I know can carry it. Why the hell I'm going to give, out of all the people in the world, God gave a revelation to a dude that can't read or write. Muhammad couldn't read or write. He gave the message to him. How big is that Quran, man? 62. How big is that Quran? You mean to tell me he remembered all that in his head? You must think I know doggone life. I can't remember what I ate yesterday. I can't remember what clothes I had on yesterday. How the hell Muhammad gonna remember everything God told him in that big old doggone book? And he couldn't read or write. Come on, man. You guys are just like the Mormons, man. You guys are just like the Mormons, man. The same thing, man. Different. God is wearing different clothes, man. That's all it is. God's wearing different clothes, man. He got a different mask on. That's all it is. It's nothing different. And see, here I am. I'm trying to get into the born again. This dude bringing up Muslims, man. You need to check out Flat Earth if you want tons of evidence. The Flat Earth. Man, man, no, I ain't going on that, man. No, we stand on born again, man. We're not talking about no Flat Earth. We ain't talking about no Muslims. We talking about born again Joe Witness, man. Then they do not reflect the plain Quran. If it had been from any other than Allah, they would have found it within much contradiction. Oh, pornography. Well, yeah, I said pornography because jihad, the original meaning of jihad, is basically a war within yourself. This is what spirituality is, man. Difference between religion and spirituality. Religion is where you focus on what other people are doing. You focus on your reflection to other people. Spirituality is your reflection within yourself and your relationship with God. You see what I'm saying? Jihad means that I'm focusing on anything within me and I'm challenging and I'm going to war against that sinful nature within me. That's what jihad is. But you have these sects, the Shiites. You understand what I'm saying? The Shiites want to come along and say that jihad is fighting against the infidel. No, jihad is fighting against your own sinful nature. But again, Muslim thing, like all this stuff, religion is always focused on somebody else, man. Do you believe Jesus was killed to forgive your sins? Do I believe Jesus was killed to forgive my sins? See what? Okay, hold on for a minute, man. See the truth. I'm not going through Muslim. I'm talking about born again, man. You throwing me off my thing, man. You throwing me off my kilter, man. I'll get into Arabs next week. Okay. All right. Jews ever said the Bible is a book of fairy tales. Okay, it could be, but I mean, it has a little history to it. You know what I'm saying? It has a little history too. I just think that they conflated it. I mean, a lot of stuff now. And that's what I'm saying. When I look at archaeology, a lot of stuff they are saying that a lot of stuff in the Bible did happen, but not to the extent that they said. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, okay, this one dude went into a city of Philistines and killed the whole doggone village with a dog bone. Come on, man. These people got swords and bow and arrows and giants and everything else, and this dude with a dog bone killed the whole doggone city. Come on, man. No, you copy off Hercules when you talk about Samson. So it could be a book of fairy tales, but I just believe that when you look at the Bible, this is what I'm saying when I get to the born again. I asked this brother, you know what I'm saying, when these events happen, okay, because humans are not right. Humans does not start writing until about what 5,000 years ago. That's when humans first start writing 5,000 years ago. But before that, what were we doing before that when we told stories? We didn't write down things. We told it orally. So as we told stories early, early, we told things by word of mouth before we wrote. Um, a lot of times when you pass down generation to generation, some things could be added on into there. And this is what happened with the Bible. Stuff started getting exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? Stuff started getting exaggerated for the sake of my God is better than your God. You know what I'm saying? My God's better than your God, so I gotta pump this God up. If he's God, if he's Almighty, I don't have to defend God. Why do I need to defend God? Who needs to defend God? If you gotta defend your God, get rid of that motherfucker. Why do I need to defend God? This God is weak about it. You defend somebody who's weaker than you. Why the hell am I defending the God? Hell no, he supposed to defend me. So he defending me, defending him, defending you? Hell no, man, that's some bullshit. He delivered the message. My kids can't read and write. They memorize Quran. Okay, they might memorize, but I mean, how many times the kids you gonna trust memorization from a kid? Come on, seek the truth. You gonna memorize the memorization from a kid? My kid, if I told the kid I need to go to the store and tell me what I need, I go to the store. That kid's so excited to be in the store, he forget everything I need. We both in there, we both in the store forgetting what we need. I can't memorize stuff, man. There's too much stuff going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad had slaves, right? Muhammad had a bunch of stuff going on in his life. How the hell he remember Revelation from God, a big old doggone book? Seek the truth. Do you memorize the whole Quran? If there was no Quran, could you memorize that whole thing and write it down centuries later? Hell no. 6-year-old Muslim memorized full Quran. Well, they hella good then. They memorize the whole Quran because God dog. And they memorize their homework. Do they know their homework? Do they memorize their doggone homework? All right. See you too. Said got it bounce. All right, see you. I mean, great Dane. All right, man. Thanks for coming in, brother. As one pope said, the fabricated stories was the biggest and best cash cow ever given to the church. Yeah, I mean, religion is a cash cow, man. But it's also about power, man. It's also about power. I mean, when you think about it, man, think about it. If I got all the money in the world, what is there left after that? All these billionaires today, you understand what I'm saying? These billionaires and stuff like that, they don't have to work another day in their life. Their children have to work. It's all about power to these people, man. So that's what it's all about to these popes. It's all about power, man. Power is more gratifying than money once you get enough of it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there he is, man. I am him, not them. Oh man. All right, let's see. Let's get back to the study, man. After I did W and lost most of my family to that stupid ass religion, I found another sister of mine that needed some help. She can't live with me for a while. She was a born again Christian. Okay. Yeah, so and they pretty much the same, right? They think about it, man. Joe Witness and born again is pretty much the same thing. It's just one looks at Jesus, one looks at Jehovah. That's it. It's nothing different, man. They still have the same outlook in life, man. If you're not with us, you're against us. And if you present some information to me that goes against my understanding, I'm not even checking it out. It is absolutely unbearable trying to live with that woman. She would always tell me that God spoke to her last night and crap like that. Yeah, God spoke to and this is another thing too. This is another thing. You cannot confirm or deny the rumor because it's God speaking to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the favorite Greek slave. What proof do any witness have that a favorite Greek slave is God's appointed? What proof they have? They have nothing, man. It's just their word. So it's the same thing. Okay, God told me to tell you. Okay, God could tell you to kill me. I'm supposed to believe God told you, so I'm supposed to let you kill me because God told you to tell me. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. It's everything. Nothing is based on reality. It's based on a feeling. You see what I'm saying? That just don't make no sense, man. Okay. Egyptology writings, which were written 1,000 years before the Bible, the same story. Just saying. Well, yeah, I mean, but when was writing first? When? What's the oldest piece of writing? Isn't it 5,000 years ago? Isn't the first writing 5,000 years ago? In that when humans first start writing or creating alphabet 5,000 years ago? So before that, when you had to pass down a story, you had to do it orally or do it by word of mouth. You see what I'm saying? So if you're doing that over time and eventually it becomes a war of gods and my God is better than yours, then I gotta exaggerate my God. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing I'm saying. And so a lot of stuff in the Bible, they're going to sit there and conflate that God and make him bigger than what he really is. We don't claim our God is better than your God. We have only one true God, God, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, Abraham. Okay. All right. Why do people think if you can memorize something proves divine backing? Yeah, no, some people might have better memory, but I doubt this dude. Seriously, man. You know how big the Quran is, man? How many verses it got in there? How many words it got in there? Who the hell can memorize all that? And I'm saying, okay, we can memorize it because we read it, but I'm saying that Muhammad supposed to got the revelation from God. So God told him all this information. He memorized all that? Seriously? So I'm sitting here in my room and God tell me a whole doggone Quran in my mind. I'm memorizing all that to decades later. I'm gonna write it all down from word to word. There's no way, man. There's no way. That's the point I'm trying to make. You mean to tell me Muhammad memorized everything God told him? Come on, I could read some. I can memorize something. I read it over and over again. But I told Muhammad something, and years later he wrote it down word for word. Come on, that don't even sound real. Save was the laws of war. If you fighting me, you take my family as slaves. I have to do the same, brother. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Slavery is that's the booty of war. People are the catch a war. You go to war, catch people, you get slaves. Yep. Mm-hmm. JW and born agains are all the same. Of course, they are the truth. Same over. Yeah, exactly. So it's the same thing. That's the point I'm trying to bring. And the reason I'm making this video is not to bash anything, but it's just I've been talking to a born again this past couple of weeks, and I realized that man, this dude is similar to Joe Witness. But then he comes and tells me, "Oh, I talk to Joe Witness all the time," and I try to convince them that Jesus is God. I'm like, okay, y'all both doing the same thing, man. Y'all both trying to convince each other that your God is better. The only thing about Joe Witness is they really believe in a God. Y'all believe in a man in heaven. See, born again believe Jesus is a man in heaven. So a man is in heaven watching down on everything. This dude died and he went up to heaven as a man. He got a doggone. So Jesus in heaven with a doggone cut on his head and holes in his hands. Come on, man. Jesus left heaven as a God, came down, got his behind whooped, got pinned up to a stake or a cross, got his tail beat, got bruised up, his back tore up, came back to life, went back up there to heaven the same way. So if you want to talk about gods, I would say Joe Witness God is better than your God born again because God dog. I mean, Jesus said, okay, we in heaven, right? We in heaven what? 2,000 years ago? 2,000, whenever Jesus was born, we in heaven, right? Jesus like, oh, I'll go sacrifice myself for the sins of the world. I'll be right back. You close your eyes, Jesus come back. This nigga got his head all busted open, his back all tore up, he got holes in hands and feet. Like, God, no, Jesus, what you do? You say the people are dead. What happened to yourself, man? God can give you another body? See, Jesus came back in the same body he died in. That's what born again is talking me. You want me to believe that? You see what I'm saying? You want me to believe that, but you have no proof. But the fact that I have faith, that's enough. You ain't no different Joe Witness, man. It's only when you lead a high control group such as Rockstar you realize that we will not only be made, we can be manipulated and controlled. Design flaw. Oh man. All right, man. So I think that's why I didn't want to stay here too long. I've been on here 57 minutes. 57 minutes. Man, I might take this video down. I just want to get on here for a minute, talk about this. Kind of interact with you guys, man. I ain't gonna keep this video up because it's kind of all over the place. Um, but what I will tell you, man. Hold on for a minute. Okay. Okay. Jane says God is meeting real. Okay. Mm, all right. So here's what I do, man. I don't usually do this, but hey, 62, you want to come on, man? I'll give you a link. You come on. You can share with the world your Islamic faith, man. I pick your brain, ask you some questions, man. Hey, 62, you want to come on in, man? Let me know if you want to come on the thing, man. I won't be too hard on you. If you want to come on in, man. I'll probably stay on for 30 more minutes if you come on in. I'll stay on for you, seek the truth. You have a lot to say, and I'm not gonna go in hard on you. I just, come on in, man. I ain't got nothing else to do, man. It's Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling. So yeah, seek the truth. You want to come on in? I'll stay on here. If I sit in the league, you want to come on in? And I thank you guys for watching, man. Yesterday, y'all Saturday night. Some of y'all know it's 10 o'clock where some of you guys are at, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep this video up, man. I'm just jiving, man. I'm just, going off at the mouth, you know what I'm saying? Ranting and raving, a lot of nonsense, man. Okay. So it says, I'm gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Man, gotta realize religion is a fallacy, but bullshit. It's all distraction. No one really knows. Exactly, man. Religion is all bullshit, man. Religion is the vision of a man. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. Religion is the vision of some old man. He was disgruntled with his former religion and belief. He came up with something else. You know what I'm saying? And it's the thing also. See what born agains to do? They try to put their worldview on you. It's like okay, me. Again, I'm not an atheist. I'm not agnostic. I believe in a higher power. I believe in a God. I believe that God created. I believe that there's a first cause. Okay, but I'm not trying to lead nobody to nothing, man. This is my own personal experience, my own personal understanding in life. Okay, you born a Christian, y'all motherfuckers sitting there trying to lead somebody to somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all motherfucking job. Lead somebody to somebody else. That's not me. So what they sit here and say is, oh, you trying to lead somebody to you? No, man, that's not what I do. I'm done with that, man. I'm done with trying to teach people or lead people to some kind of a religion or truth. That's not what I do. But what a born again to do, they put their worldview on you like, oh, okay, well, if you're not leading Jesus, who you leading to? I'm leading nobody, man. I'm just telling you, you don't want to approach me with this bullshit. You want to approach me and ask me questions. I ain't come to you saying come to my belief or anything like that. You approach me. So when I come in and blow your shit up, you want to sit there like, oh, you trying to believe? I ain't leading nobody to nothing, man. That's y'all. That same thing Jehovah's Witnesses do. You know what I'm saying? That same thing Jehovah's Witnesses do. Come to you when they can't answer it, then they want to put their worldview on you. Oh, well, shoot, you just trying to gain followers. You trying to gain followers to you. No, that's what y'all trying to do. That's y'all motherfuckers trying to do. Gain followers. I ain't trying to gain followers. Nothing, man. This is what I believe. I ain't telling nobody nothing I believe. This is what I believe. But then when you say something they can't answer, they want to sit there, oh, who you trying to lead to? I ain't trying to lead nobody nowhere, man. That's y'all shit. That's y'all shit, man. Y'all own that shit, man. At least somebody, no, man, we got our own minds. God gave us our own mind. We can come up with our own understanding, man. Ain't gotta lead nobody nowhere, man. I ain't trying to lead nobody nowhere. You born again trying to lead to a man in heaven, got his doggone ass beat. He got killed for 3 days, got back into heaven, got his ass beat, and y'all following that man? Come on, man. Okay. What's going on, Anna Tweak? How you doing, Anna Tweak? You know what I'm saying? I was talking about Jehovah's, but then you got Muslims in here. I guess they felt left out, so they want to get in the conversation. Um, Um, let me see. So, see, True, you're not gonna come on? Let me see. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. Look, man, look. Check this out, man. Check this out. See, this is what I'm talking about. Religious people, man. They want to come in, and then you get in their ass. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Religious people come and present stuff to you, but then you start getting in their ass. They want to run. You know what I'm saying? You start getting seek the truth ass. Oh, I'm not feeling well. Yeah, I can't get on. Hold on for a minute. I gotta go work. But then, okay, you can't get on, but you can be on here typing about Muslims and all this other shit, man. I mean, come on, man. If you gonna come on, man, show your face. Come on. I'm not gonna go in on you. I'm not like that, man. I just want you to get on and tell the world, about Islam, man. Use this opportunity. Teach the people, man. That's what we doing, man. We teaching the people, man. Come on, seek the truth. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Seek the truth. Come on, man. Get on in this, baby. Seek the truth. Say, I'm not running, man. You is running, man. I'm gonna send you a link. Okay, check this out. See the truth. Say, I want to take you to paradise. You say I'm talking shit. Well, I mean, see the truth. Okay, seriously. How you gonna take me to paradise? Paradise not even yours. How you gonna take me somewhere that's not yours? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. Religious people always promise you something that don't even belong to them, man. You would take me to paradise? That's like, man, dude. That's like, okay, my neighbor house. Okay, I can go to my neighbor house. Okay, I'm just say, I'm trying to take you to my neighbor house. That ain't my house, motherfucker. I'm gonna take you to somebody else's house. That ain't mine. You don't even paradise don't even belong to you. How you gonna take me to paradise? That's what I'm saying. Like y'all promise something y'all ain't even delivering, man. ain't live in paradise. It's not even yours. How the hell you gonna take me to paradise? And my bad. Don't you know? I'm not mad at you. Don't take it the wrong way, man. It's just I'm just this is how I talk, man. I'm not mad at you. I'm not trying to bash you or anything. I'm just saying, what I'm saying. Like when people say stuff, it's how we go in, man. It's how we talk, man. And Trick said, "Good, thank you. Did you know Muslims call God Allah, yet they believe in God the Bible? Why they don't call God Yahweh? They don't know. Well, good because that's what I'm saying. God is not a name. God is a title, man. God is a title, man. Yeah, they call him Allah because that's what the language they spoke. It's like, okay, yeah, y'all believe in the God of the Bible, but and even Muhammad, he said the Jews got their own book, the Christians got their own book, but the Arabs don't have their book. And it's like, okay, tell me this, Seek the Truth. You mean to tell me that Arabs are African and Israelite? So Arabs have African in them. That's what you're saying. Arabs have African in them. Because one Hagar Ethiopian or Egyptian, one Hagar Egyptian. So Ishmael is basically African and Israelite, right? So Arabs today have African in them. That's what you're saying? I don't know. Let me know. I can't let you enter. I take you to the right path to paradise. God tells how to go to paradise. I'm only showing you his way. Hmm. Hell yeah, man. Man, the 9-year-old, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Muhammad Bet. That's what I'm saying. The same thing as Joseph Smith. This pervert married a teenager, man. All these religious leaders are perverts, man. It's nothing I want from a young child. Like if I see a little young girl, it's nothing that arouses me, man. If I'm married, man, I want to sit here and talk to my wife. I can't imagine me sitting here with a doggone 9-year-old. Like, hey, baby, how you doing? Like, we talking on a man. I'm talking to a 9-year-old, man. Come on, man. What was his issue? Hey, check this out. What is wrong with 9 years old? God damn. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with y'all, man. That's what's wrong with y'all. What's wrong with you? Better ask R. Kelly, motherfucker. You better ask R. Kelly. That's what's wrong with him. Hold on for a minute. He said, "What's wrong with 9-year-olds? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, man. Y'all gotta take this down, man. God, dog. You better ask R. Kelly, seek the truth. What's wrong with 9-year-olds? Then you gonna be in somebody's prison. Hold on for a minute, man. Hold on, man. All right. I'm back, man. We just having fun, man. We just having fun. Man, yeah, hell yeah, he's serious, man. Hell yeah, they serious, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to do moderators and thing is, man. Somebody will come in trouble, I'm gonna roast your ass, man. You don't realize I'm the roast master. Come here acting the fool, I'm gonna roast your ass. I'm coming here trolling roast you, get your ass roasted. I don't know how to do the moderator, and yeah, hell yeah, man, he's serious, man. What's his name? Yeah. What's his name? What's his name? Seek the truth? Hell yeah, he's serious, man. That's what they do though, because Muslims believe in paradise, they're gonna get a bunch of virgins. I mean, seriously, man. Seriously, in America, how many 18-year-old virgins are there in the world? Seriously. You gotta go back years. I mean, shit. Ain't that many virgins on Earth today? Where are these virgins coming from? Where are these virgins coming from? If every Muslim man in the world finna get virgins in the paradise, where they getting these virgins from? I don't know that many virgins in the world, man. These women they come out pregnant, man. These women they come out pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no that many virgins in the world, man. You gotta think, man. We sitting here. Think about this, man. We sitting here, born again, Jehovah's Witness Muslim. Y'all reality is based on outlook that was 2,000 years ago, man. You know what I'm saying? 2,000 years ago. This stuff was cool. We in a whole different culture, whole different society, and we still sitting here. If you were born again, you base your reality on a book that was written with a doggone I mean, sure, we got Google, man. Doggone back in the day, they looked in the sky, they thought the stars was guys watching them, man. Come on, man, you base your reality on people like that. I'm not calling them dumb. I'm saying that we have become more we have more information now on things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And so I'm just gonna show y'all what Muslims think, man. Show y'all what Muslims think. We just having fun. Why is Rome the marriage of a prophet? She was a woman. 9 years old ain't no woman, motherfucker. Hell no. How 9 year old woman? Come on, man. What you talking about? That's a little girl. She didn't have a period yet. How's she a woman? Now, there you go. I just showed right there, man. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna leave that up to the rest of the show. I'm gonna leave that to the rest of the show. I think he's trolling now, man. You can't be serious, dude. You cannot be serious. This dude married a little girl, man. You understand what I'm saying? Little girl. She was not a woman. She was a little girl. Okay. Hey, see, true. You want to come on, man? You're typing, man. You rather use your hands than your mouth. It'd be easy if you come on and talk, man. He don't want to show his face. Yeah, he don't want to show his face. Yeah, Muhammad believed and worshipped 999 gods. Allah had a wife, man. Allah had a wife. Allah had a wife. See the truth. Hmm. Am I lying? See the truth. Am I lying? Did Allah have a wife? You were sick. You believe your guy was in vagina for 9 months. From marriage, she was 13 years old. Married Joseph, he was 93. God damn, 93. That nigga dick got hard still. Damn, 93 years old. That nigga have Viagra or something? Did Joseph have Viagra? 93 years old? Yeah, that's hella crazy. So Joseph they had Viagra back in Joseph's day. That's the only way a 90-year-old can get it up. I heard it all, man. And Mary was 13. Mary was 13? Wait a minute. Mary was 13. Where you get that from? Did Mary travel to go see her cousin and John Elizabeth? Didn't Mary go travel down there? I thought she don't travel down there. I don't know nothing about that, man. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. She was 13. Hmm. So I never heard about that before. I never heard Mary was 13. I never heard she was 13. Yeah, I never heard that before. Anybody else know anything about that? Anybody know Mary was 13? So dude say she was 13. So Mary was 13 when she was pregnant with Jesus. Hmm? Exactly. She was no 13, man. It's bullshit. Bullshit, man. 13 years old, man. This heifer traveled from Nazareth down to go visit her cousin for 3 doggone months, man. Yeah. Mary traveled down to go visit her cousin for 6 months, right? And then she came back pregnant. This is the thing people don't tell you, man. Mary went to go visit her cousin Elizabeth, or whoever she was, really related, for 6 months, right? She stayed there for 6 months while she was pregnant. Then she came back home and she was pregnant. If my wife goes somewhere to another country for 6 months, come back pregnant, and tell me God impregnated her, I'm like, go live with that motherfucker then. Go live with God. If you sitting there pregnant by God, go live with him. Get the hell out of my house. And where you get these numbers from, man? He said Joseph 93. Hey, check this out, man. Yeah, check this out. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this on here. Put this on here real quick. Okay. I put the link, man. If anybody want to come on, man, come on. I'm gonna stay on for like 10 more minutes. I'm not gonna leave this video up because I went off the Richters. So this video is not even what it was intended to do. Uh, but 62, man, want to come on, man? Come on. I'm gonna stay on for 10 more minutes. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I put the link right there. Let me see. Did the link on? Okay. Yeah. So I put the link on right there. Click that link if you want to come on real quick. Okay. It ain't no different, man. Both of them nasty, man. If they sitting there having sex with kids, man, both of them motherfuckers nasty. They need to be castrated. How the hell are you having sex with a teenager, man? It don't matter if Joseph was 53 or 93. If Mary was 18, then yeah. If she was 13 years old, then yeah. That's ridiculous, man. Yeah, man. What the hell you? I'm a 93-year-old. I'm gonna marry a 13-year-old, man. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. He shouldn't even be thinking about marriage. A 93-year-old, what you think about marriage for? Come on, man. It don't even sound right. A 93-year-old, he's still shooting shots. His little swimmer still swim. 93 years old. Seriously? Joseph had other kids besides Jesus, didn't he? Did he have other kids? So he's making kids till 100 years old? That's something he made up, man. He made it up. Okay. Well, I guess Seek the Truth ain't coming on, man. Seek the Truth, you not coming on, man? That chicken so is good. Mm-hmm. Chicken so is good. All right, man. Well, anyway, man, like everybody leaves the room. So, Seek the Truth. Hold on for a minute. You not gonna come on, man? I'm gonna put the thing on one more time, man. Okay. Hey, check this out, man. Check this out. Allah had a wife, right? Allah had a wife. What happened to Allah's wife? What happened? Everybody see what that say? Hey, seek the truth. You see what that say? Who that is? Hey, seek the truth. Who that is right there? Allah. Who's that? What happened to her? Where'd she go? Hey, seek the truth. Where Allah go? That was Allah's wife. What happened to her? Nah, whatever. Man, this dude, you can't make this stuff up, man. Allah, that's not Allah. That is pagan's Arab God. That was Muhammad's God, man. What are you talking about? That was Muhammad's God, dude. Muhammad destroyed 360. Well, Muhammad worshipped those 360 idols, man. You didn't read that? Okay, he destroyed them. He worshipped them. He worshipped them. So what happened to his wife? That's why he got his ass kicked out, evicted out of Medina, wherever the hell he was. He trying to go out there and tell people, "Oh, your guys is fake." This motherfucker was worshiping them, man. How you wake up one day and say, "Oh, all these other guys is false"? How the hell you wake up one day and say these other guys is false? Man, 62, you are fun, man. All right, but anyway, man. Yeah, man, this was cool. Yeah, this was fun. I like this, man. Um, yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, 62, you was fun, man. Um, I ain't had time for this. Um, I got shit to do. I'm gonna go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Allah leaving his wife, Muhammad married 9 years old, and all that other. Man, I ain't got time for this, man. But anyway, man, I want to thank you guys for watching, man. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 people watching now. Hold on for a minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jules, man. Hey, I'm about to get out of here. Yeah, man. Hey, you want to do Hey, Jules, you want to do a collaboration with me, man? Hit me up. I'll leave my email right there. Um, yeah, man. If you want to do a collaboration, man, hit me up on that email. Anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't do live streams every day. No, no, I got other stuff to do. I work. I just hopped on here because this born again, sitting here trying to convert me to Jesus, and then when I get up in that ass, when I sit here and present some scholarly detail, he want to run because God's spirit wants people to stay ignorant. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, anybody who want to do a collab, man, hit me up on the email, man. We'll set something up. Mm-hmm. Oh, dang, it's already on Sunday over there. Yeah, it's 6:30, man. 6:30 over here. Mm-hmm. It's 6:30. Okay. Well, anyway, man. All right, man. Again, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'm out, man. Yeah, have a good one. Peace.